This is going to be your alternative to biking, to get your heart rate up, to do something a little bit different that keeps you kind of interested still. So when you do this the first few times, we're going to do this without ankle weights. We'll add ankle weights after you've done enough of these where you feel good. So first you're going to start with a marching knee tap, okay? So hands here, feet right underneath shoulders. You're going to tap, 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 tap. Now, if you want to make this even harder, you bring your arms up and down. Then you have to use a little bit more core, okay? I know it seems silly and like Jane Fonda, but honestly, she wasn't wrong. This is really good, okay? So it's working your hip flexors, it's getting your heart rate up. Anytime you use your legs, you're getting your heart rate up a lot. So you can set a timer right here for like 30 seconds, take a break. You're gonna feel a big burn in your hip flexors, your quads, your butt, okay? Or if you just rather count rather than doing a timer, I would probably count to about 20 to 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, depends on how fast you're going, okay? But it also is working on balance because you got a weight shift, okay? After you do about 20 to 40 or maybe 30-second interval, give yourself about 30 seconds, okay? Let the heart rate come down a little bit. Then you're gonna go into a squat, squat. And if you feel like it hurts your knees, don't go so low, okay? But you're going to come down in a squat and you're not gonna come all the way back up. You're gonna stay in the deep, so right here, okay? So if you're only getting a little bit, maybe you're pulsing here, okay? Or you're pulsing a little lower, but you see how I'm not coming all the way back up? I'm going here. That's going to bring you into more of a burn and use a lot more oxygen, okay? So it's going to get your heart rate up faster because you're using more oxygen, okay? So you're gonna get needing to get out of it after about 30 seconds, okay? So you can also always hold on to something and do that if you feel like that might change how it feels in your knees. Wait another 30 seconds, okay? Even I'm getting a little winded. Then you're gonna start all over again. Back, tap, 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 tap. Repeat the process until you've done at least 3 of both of those, okay? Then you're gonna take a break, get a sip of water, okay? Maybe get a little stretch in there, and then you're gonna do it again, okay? That's gonna total 6 of those, okay? So you're going to do 1, 2, 3 and 3, okay? Big break, and then another round, okay? So all that together will give you enough working time, even with your rest time in there, of 30 seconds between. So we're doing interval training. So they found that high intensity interval training works great, and you don't need to just do steady, consistent work either. So go ahead and do 30 second, 30 second. You can play with that too though. It can be less than 30 seconds if you want to work 20 seconds, rest 30, whatever you need, but working for a rest time and a working time to be the same amount, that's a good goal.